Are you suffering from a soft addiction? Our next guest says it could be robbing you of time, energy, and money as well. She is Judith Wright, the author of a brand new book. It's called There Must Be More Than This, Finding More Life, Love, and Meaning by Overcoming Your Soft Addictions. Good morning to you, Judith.
Good morning.
What is a soft addiction?
Well, soft addictions are those seemingly harmless habits like surfing the internet late at night or over gossiping, too much reading of pulp fiction, but it could be anything that you're overdoing, over shopping, overeating, over snacking, but you don't really realize that these very things you're going to try to refresh yourself are actually robbing you. They're taking time, they're robbing energy, they numb you from your feelings, they mute your consciousness, we're going into a trance, they're robbing us from a greater quality of life that we really deserve.
Well, what's the matter with too much reading?
Well, for some people it's a wonderful thing, and for many people it's a great escape and a really good way to kind of change the channels in your own brain. But if you're using it reflexively, instead of talking to your family or sharing your feelings or just to numb out or hide out or you're getting into a trance, then that can become an issue.
Judith, maybe my family's bugging me and I want
You know what, you need breaks.
Read.
We really need breaks. We really need refreshing breaks, but what happens sometimes we just tune out instead of refresh ourselves. We go into this zone, you know, nobody's home, and we've lost our energy, we've lost some of our life force, and we're losing quality of life by those things.
Okay, let's talk a little bit about too much shopping.
Too much shopping is a big issue for many, many people, but look at the cost, literally the cost, because credit card bills are going wild and people are going into debt and families are getting to tension. So that's one big piece of it. But it also becomes something that people do reflexively anytime they've got an upset. I worked with a woman who over shopping was her thing, and shoes were a big thing for her.
Shoes, a lot
but
of
she
shoes.
had like a minor...
Were you working with Imelda Marcos?
Well, I should have, don't you think? She had a minor traffic accident and she was upset, but rather than call her husband or tell anyone she bought shoes, well, that's not the best way to tend to ourselves when we've got something going on.
What about people who are complaining all the time?
Oh my gosh, don't we all know them, and aren't we them sometimes? But complaining can become this reflex as well. We're upset, we're stressed out, we're trying to deal with our tensions, but rather than actually solve the problems or do something about it, we go into this reflexive pattern of just whining and moaning and complaining over and over and over again, and it becomes a habit, and it drains us, and it obviously drains the people around us too.
Well, okay, so I can see what a hard addiction would be, like getting stuck on booze or gambling or something like that. But a soft addiction, it seems like a venial sin. It seems like a little something that, you know, it might be bad, but it can't be that bad for you.
Well, you don't die from soft addictions, but you don't really live either. And they really do have a cost, and they are draining us. They're little deaths every day. They're ways that we're tuning out. We're taking ourselves away from ourselves. We're numbing. We aren't able to relate with one another if we're in a trance.
Now that I realize I'm addicted to certain soft things, I'm going to have to get your book. It is called There Must Be More Than This, Finding More Life, Love, and Meaning by Overcoming Your Soft Addictions. Judith Wright, we thank you very much for joining us today.
It's great to be here. Thanks.